Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for joining. My name is Nicole and I'm a digital skills trainer with Extend. I hope you will have a great time today as you and I learn how to implement Google Workspace across your business. So these are the topics which we'll be covering. At the end of the session, you'll understand what Google Workspace is, which tools are available, its core functionality, as well as the benefits of using this digital workspace. You'll identify tools to boost communication across your business, and you'll also explore which tools can be leveraged to increase collaboration across teams. So what tools do you currently use to communicate and collaborate within your business? Are you using Slack, maybe email, or perhaps instant messaging? Let me know in the chat or in the comment section. In our first section, we'll be discovering Google Workspace. So are you currently using Google Workspace? And if you are, how so? Let me know in the chat or in the comments. So if you didn't know what Google Workspace is, here's the breakdown. Google Workspace used to be called G Suite. It's an example of a digital workspace. Digital workspaces enables people to work online wherever there is a stable internet connection. Google Workspace in particular is a collection of cloud computing, productivity, and collaboration tools. It enables users to create documents, spreadsheets, slides, and more. You can also store data, files, and information safely and securely. It's sold and marketed globally by Google. But which tools are included within Google Workspace? Well, let's have a look. The following tools are available as part of Google Workspace, and these include Google Docs, Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Meet, Keep, Chats, Jamboard, Admin Console, Sheets, Slides, Sites, and last but not least, Forms. But note, there are a few other tools included, such as Google Current, which we'll discuss a bit later on. But these tools are the main ones found by Google Workspace. So now that we know which tools are available, let's check out the core functionality of Google Workspace. The core functionality of Google Workspace allows you to create documents and presentations, record, analyze, and present data, brainstorm ideas, manage projects, and store files. You'll also be able to communicate globally. So let's take a minute to focus on the first point, which is creating documents and presentations. So Google Docs and Slides can both be used to create documents and presentations. Google Docs is a word processing for Teams. You can create and edit text documents directly in your browser. No dedicated software is needed, and several people can work at the same time. Every change is saved automatically on the cloud. You can work on a single document with team members or people outside of your company. You can see edits as others type, communicate through built-in chat, and ask questions by including comments. With Google Slides, you'll be able to create and edit polished presentations in your browser. Again, no software is required. And several people can work at the same time so that everyone always has the latest version. You can work on a single presentation online with your business partner, your whole team, or external contacts. And you control who gets permission to edit, view, or just add comments. It's more intuitive and user-friendly than PowerPoint. Next up, we'll take a look at recording, analyzing, and presenting data. Google Forms and Sheets can both be used to record, analyze, and present data. With Google Forms, you'll be able to create surveys and forms for everyone, collect data with ease, create custom forms for surveys and questionnaires at no extra cost. You can gather everything in a spreadsheet and analyze data directly in Google Sheets. You can create a form as easily as creating a document. Select from multiple question types, drag and drop to reorder questions, and customize values as easily as pasting a list. Google Sheets is collaborative, smart, secure spreadsheets for fast-moving organizations. Sheets was designed with the need of agile organizations in mind. AI features mean you can tap into the right insights to make meaningful business decisions. A cloud-based architecture enables you to collaborate alone or with others, anytime and anywhere. Compatibility with external systems, including Microsoft Office, removes the friction of working with multiple data sources. And built on top of Google's infrastructure, Sheets gives you the freedom to create while helping to keep your information secure. Whether you're planning an event or sharing the latest revenue figures, Sheets makes it seamless for teams to work together. Easily add collaborators to projects and see changes as they occur. Receive notifications for edits that happen while you're away, and chat with colleagues in the same document. All changes are automatically saved as you make them. And with offline access, you can create, view, and edit files wherever and whenever. So what benefits are brought by Google Workspace? Let's have a look. The benefits include increased collaboration, improved communication, smarter working, and enhanced security. Let's look at each of these benefits individually. Google Workspace stores your information in the cloud, enabling you to share documents and files with ease. Simply share a file URL or share documents and files via email. You can encourage teams to collaborate and share ideas. You can restrict editing access so certain people can only view, comment, or edit text. You can track changes, comment with ideas, and work with colleagues across projects. Next up, we'll take a look at improving communication. Google Workspace has a number of communication tools included in its offering. We'll look at each of these later on during our session. The core communication tools offered include Gmail, which is Google's email tool, Google Meet, which is the video conferencing tool, and Google Currents, which is a revolutionary technology to harness deeper communication. And finally, we've got Google Chat, which is an instant messaging tool. Next up, we'll take a look at working smarter. Use Google Workspace to help your team work smarter, not harder. Collect, analyze, and turn data insights both from customers and from your team. Harness your data and knowledge to make better decisions. Streamline your workflows and processes. Store and manage files. Communicate and collaborate via one central system. Prevent threats before they happen with proactive security tools powered by Google's AI. People can find the exact files, content, and knowledge they need. Built-in AI helps everyone work with data and turn it into insights. Last but not least, we'll take a look at enhanced security. Store documents, files, and data on cloud via Google Drive. Use the admin console to centralize your administration. Use integrated cloud identity features to manage users and set up security options like two-step verification and security keys. Protect your organization with security analytics and best practices within the Security Center. Identify and prevent threats with Google-powered AI. So now that we know the benefits of Google Workspace, how do we set up our Workspace account? To create your own Google Workspace account, you need to follow these 6 steps. First, you need to visit workspace.google.com/signup/business starter. Once you've done this, click Get Started and follow the steps below. Step 2. Enter your core business details. That includes your business name, the number of employees, and your location. Step 3. Add your contact details, your first name, your last name, and your email address. Step 4. Choose your domain, either one you've bought or a suggested domain. Step 5. Update your business address. And last but not least, Step 6. Choose your username and password. Now let's take a look at the steps to get you set up on Google Workspace. First, you need to create a business email address. Note you don't need to add email addresses as user accounts. Instead, you can create email aliases and group addresses for your business communications. These types of addresses are free and don't count towards your Google Workspace user license. Email aliases is good for one person. For example, you create the address info@google.com for customers to contact your company. You can add the address as an alias to your business. Like Nicole@google.com. Now messages sent to info@google.com also arrive in Nicole@google.com in your Gmail inbox. You can group addresses which are good for teams. So if your team needs a business address like sales@Google or support@Google, you can create these addresses as groups. Then everyone in your sales team can receive messages sent to sales@google.com in their inbox. You can add team members and users. So before people on your team can sign in and access Google Workspace services, they need a user account. And during your free trial period, you can create up to 10 user accounts. If you're using the setup wizard, you'll follow steps to add users. After setup, you can also add users in the Google Admin Console. To add more than 10 users, you must end your trial and sign up for the flexible or annual billing plan. If you're using the setup wizard, choose the manual setup option to open the Google Admin Console and then click billing. Step 3. Migrate your data and import files. When switching to Google Workspace from one application or another, like Microsoft Outlook, you can bring your existing mail, contacts, and calendar data with you. You can also upload all documents into your new Google Workspace drive to store files securely. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat or in the comment section and one of our moderators will assist you. In this section, we'll take a look at how you can boost communication across your business. So which tools can you use via Google Workspace to boost communication? Let me know in the chat or in the comment section. These are the 4 communication tools found via Google Workspace, and they include Gmail, Google Meets, Google Currents, and Google Chat. So let's take a look at each of these tools individually. Communicate globally with ease using Google's free email tool, Gmail. You can send files as attachments, create groups and mailing lists. You can access the integrated calendar in order to stay connected and up to date. You can use the calendar for both personal and team use. The latest Gmail makes it easier to stay on top of the work that matters with secure ad-free email as a foundation, you can also chat, make voice or video calls, and stay on top of project work with shared files and tasks, all right in Gmail. You can build customer trust by giving everyone in your company a professional email address at your domain. For example, Nicole at google.com. You can also create group mailing lists such as sales at Google. Suggested actions like Smart Reply, Smart Compose, grammar suggestions, and nudges all help you stay on top of your work and take care of simple tasks so you can be more efficient with your time. Gmail works hard to keep you safe. Machine learning models block more than 99.9% of spam, phishing, and malware from reaching our users. Gmail works great with desktop clients such as Microsoft Outlook, Apple Mail, and Mozilla Thunderbird. Outlook users can sync emails, events, and contacts to and from Google Workspace. You can migrate your email from Outlook, Exchange, or Lotus easily with customized tools that help preserve your important messages. Count on Google's secure, resilient global infrastructure to keep your lights on 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Automatic backups, spam protection, and industry-leading security measures all help protect your business data. Next up, we'll take a look at Google Meets. Keep your team connected with enterprise-grade video conferencing built on Google's robust and secure global infrastructure. Meet is included within Google Workspace and G Suite for education. You can take advantage of the same secure by design infrastructure, built-in protection, and global network that Google uses to secure your information and safeguard your privacy. Meet video meetings are encrypted in transit, and our array of default on anti-abuse measures keeps your meeting safe. Meet is fully integrated with Google Workspace, so you can join meetings directly from a calendar, event, or email invite. All of the important event details are right there when you need them, whether you're joining from a computer, phone, or conference room. With Meet's specially designed iOS and Android apps, you can see your meetings for the day with all the important information from calendar, then join with a tap. Google Workspace Enterprise Edition also creates a dial-in phone number for each meeting, so every guest has a great experience, even on the road without Wi-Fi or data. Next up, we'll take a look at Google Currents. Engage employees, foster more meaningful conversation, and stay connected with Google Currents. You can work towards a common goal, build a community, communicate your ideas, and get instant feedback. With Google Currents, you can share ideas with employees and gather input through meaningful, focused discussions on topics that matter to your organization. You can connect with team members no matter where they are. Even remote workers and deskless colleagues can stay plugged in to the latest company updates and conversations with powerful Android and iOS apps. You can discuss key topics with employees across your organization via posts and comments that stay accessible on Currents so that you can refer back to them over time. You can see the most important content first using Currents home stream. which is ranked by relevance for each user. Follow tags on topics, search for specific information, and find what interests you. Manage and moderate content faster with the help from currents. Key metrics help admins and users measure engagement and find valuable insights. Last but not least, we'll take a look at Google Chat. From direct messages to group conversation, Google Chat helps teams and businesses communicate fluidly and efficiently from anywhere. Securely connect with anyone you work with and take group work to the next level with shared chat, files, and tasks. Chat is offered to Google Workspace customers at no additional cost. You can upload items from Drive, collaborate on docs, sheets, or slides. You can join online meetings with Meet or use Google's powerful search to look up room members, past conversations, and shared files. DriveBot lets you know when files are shared with you, comments are made, or when people request access to your docs. And MeetBot integrates directly with Calendar to schedule meetings for you. So now that we know which tools help boost communication, let's discuss some top tips. Tip number 1, recreate in-person communication. You can recreate in-person communication by scheduling regular team calls and check-ins via Google Meet and Hangouts. You can connect with colleagues and teams across the globe, brainstorm ideas, work on team projects, and hold virtual events. You can join from mobile and desktop devices. Tip number 2, stay organized. You can stay organized with Google Calendar. Improve communication across teams through Google Calendar. Create multiple team calendars to track meetings and training sessions, vacations, and more. You can improve visibility and organization by ensuring all team members remain connected. Spend less time planning and more time doing with shareable calendars that integrate seamlessly with Gmail, Drive, contacts, sites, and Meet, so you always know what's next. You can schedule events quickly by checking colleagues' availability or layering their calendars in a single view. You can share calendars so that people can see full event details or just if you're free. You can view and edit your schedule from your phone or tablet. Use our optimized mobile apps or sync with your phone's built-in calendar. Tip number 3, create team mailing lists. You can create a Google Groups email list such as team@google.com or sales@google.com. You can send status updates to the group, CC the group into emails, share resources, increase visibility, and foster communication and community. Tip number 4, set up projects or team rooms. And you can do this by encouraging team members to stay connected by creating a room in Google Chat or chat in Gmail. You can encourage team members to network with each other, share project ideas, exchange thoughts on best practices. You can create a stronger sense of community. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat or comment section, and one of our moderators will assist you. In this section, we'll explore which tools can be leveraged to increase collaboration. So which tools can you use on Google Workspace to increase collaboration? Let me know in the chat or in the comment section. These are the 4 key ways you can collaborate across projects and teams. You can brainstorm ideas, you can share working files, you can make suggestions and tag colleagues, and finally, you can track changes. So let's take a look at each of these individually. With Jamboard, you can harness the power of digital whiteboards to share ideas and improve brainstorming sessions. Jamboard is connected to the cloud and enables people in different locations to work together in real time through multiple touchpoints. With Jamboard, you can write and draw with the included stylus, search Google, and insert images or web pages, drag and resize text and images with your fingers. You can sketch a box, star, cat, or dragon. Image recognition technology converts your sketch into a polished image. You can share your jams with collaborators. Up to 50 people can work on a jam at once. You can add Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides to a jam. You can view and edit your jam files from anywhere with an internet connection. Your work saves automatically. Create, edit, and share jams from your phone, tablet, or computer. You can open a jam on a nearby Jamboard from your phone or tablet. You can connect your computer to Jamboard. Jamboard displays your screen and lets you control the computer from the board's touchscreen. You can pick up where you left off earlier or email your jam session when you finish. Next up, we'll take a look at Google Drive. You can store files on the cloud via Google Drive, enabling you to share working documents, presentations, and sheets with ease. You can encourage collaboration and work from one central file. Google Workspace provides flexible storage options so you will always have enough space for your files. With centralized administration, data loss prevention, and Vault for Drive, you can easily manage users and file sharing to meet data compliance needs. Use shared drives to store your team's work in secure, easy-to-manage shared spaces. Any files added to shared drives are owned collectively by the team, so everyone stays up to date. You can collaborate on live documents and files, share, comment, tag, and edit team documents with ease. You can edit shared documents in real time, reducing the need to send files back and forth. You can suggest changes, comment with ideas, and tag colleagues to increase visibility and boost collaboration. Simply type @ followed by your colleague's name to tag them in documents. You can reply to comments and track changes so that you can approve them before implementation. If you're collaborating with several people on a single file, it can be difficult to pinpoint who made certain changes and when. Keep track of changes in shared files by identifying changes and who made them. You can also revert to a previous version. Google Workspace enables you to view all edits you made to your documents, and files, restrict access, track changes, and approve suggestions to ensure collaboration efforts are managed and reviewed effectively. To review changes, follow these steps. Step 1. Open your file in Google Drive. Step 2. From Docs, Sheets, or Slides, select File, then Version History, and then see Version History. Note you need to be owner or editor access to the file. Step 3. Click a timestamp to see a previous version of the file. Below the timestamp, you'll see the names of people who edited the document, a color next to each person's name. The edits they made appear in that color. Step 4, which is optional. To revert, name, or copy a previous version, you can click Restore this version to make it the active version. You can name this version to name a previous version, or you can make a copy to create a copy of a previous version. You can also view who's opened a file you've shared, what has changed in a file since you last opened it, who you shared a file with, who's commented, edited, shared, or moved a file. So before we wrap up today's session, if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat or comment section, and one of our moderators will assist you. In our last section, we'll take a look at a few next steps you can take. So what are your next steps? Today's session is just the beginning. So in the comment section or in the chat, please let me know what is the one thing you will do or change following this session. What will you implement first? If you want to learn more, you can also visit learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses to grow your career or business at your own pace with flexible and personalized training courses designed to build your confidence and help you thrive. Or you can visit grow.google/intl/SSA, and this is where you can find various short courses and training programs. You can follow Google Digital Skills Africa on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And these links will all be made available in the description of the video. On Facebook, you can find us on facebook.com digital skills for Africa. On Twitter, you can find us at twitter.com/digital skills AF. On Instagram, you can find us at instagram.com/digital skills AF. And on our social media pages, you'll be able to find more digital tips and tricks. You'll also be able to find out about upcoming sessions. We've come to the end of our session on implementing Google Workspace across your business. Thank you for joining. And if you found this helpful and you're interested in learning more, please do let us know in the comments or in the chats. If you have any feedback, please do let us know as well. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. And I hope you learned how to implement Google Workspace in your business. Again, all links will be made available in the description of this video.